Recently, I came across a very interesting question on one of the famous social media platforms. Actually, it was LinkedIn. And there was one HR professional who posted the question like this. We intend to implement a new HR system. Is there any recommendation? That was the question. And this person got a lot of responses. And some said, hey, use SuccessFactors. Some others said, we use Workday, it's perfect. Some others said, no, Cornerstone, it's pretty cool. We work with that, we work with this. So there was a whole, all those different brands were mentioned. Just like this. And I thought by myself, well, this is a stupid question, but maybe not. The real answer, the right answer to this is, of course, it depends. It depends. It depends on what? I mean, of course, when you think about implementing a new HR system, you have to think of a lot of things. That's for sure. Like, what's your budget? What's the level of integration? What the interfaces? What is the required functionalities? And so on. There are many, many criteria. But let me share with you one of the key criteria. Something that you really should have in mind when making a decision upon which HR system to use. So I have to refer to my famous triangle, which I show in many sessions. And I show this almost in every keynote I do about HR. So one area is hire and pay. If this is the way you want to do HR, and I don't think about HR system now, it's just really HR. If that's the way you want to do, then you just hire the people, you compensate the people, and that's it. So you don't have anything. You don't have a talent management, you don't have competence management, no health management, no nothing management, really nothing. And you leave things to natural interaction and to the natural flow of things. So, okay, HR without real strategic HR, right? So it could be that some of you have institutionalized HR over the past few years. So you have more processes, tools, an organization, KPI. And now the question is, did you walk into the corner of central planning and control? That means that you as HR, you are responsible for everything. Really, you are responsible for hiring people, developing people, you're responsible for learning, for satisfaction, for retention. You do something with the human resource. You HR, the HR function. Could also be that you have a completely different type of HR, meaning people-centered enablement. That means that you say, well, for all people-related things, the people are responsible. The people are responsible for learning. They are responsible for their development. They are responsible for hiring people. I do not talk about the admin stuff, of course. They are not responsible for preparing their own payslip or so, but all the strategic things, they are responsible. So now comes the question regarding the HR system. If you, for instance, want to do a hire and pay kind of HR, and you want to implement a system like this here that goes towards central planning and control, that would completely clash. You would overwhelm your organization. You would buy too many functionalities, too many processes, too many concepts all in once for something that you definitely don't need, for something that would not reflect your HR reality. Or this is a different constellation. It could be that you have an HR that is absolutely about central planning and control. It's really that you as the HR function, you have the responsibility for everything, and now you buy an HR system that is just basic. It can do nothing, just the basic stuff, then you are lost too. Here is another constellation. You have a culture, and you have a practice, and you have a thinking about HR where you want to enable the people. You really want to enable the people. So you better don't buy a system that is about central planning and control. That again would not fit at all. So the type of HR you want to play must fit to the HR system you want to implement. So an absolutely core question here, especially when it comes to the right side, central planning and control versus people-centered enablement, is, do you want to make the life of HR easier with a system? Or do you want to make the life of the people easier with the system? That's the key question. Think of this.